Hello everyone. I just want to make a short video update of my train layout, and we'll see how this goes. But I just want to show some of the things that I've done since my last video, which was video number 3, which I'm sorry, but it sucked. I'm thinking about pulling it off YouTube. But anyways, this is my lower level that it's got the hardboard down. It's been screwed down every so far with screws that kind of hold it in place pretty decently. There will be other material that gets put on top of it for soundproofing. I did want to point out what I intend to use on this lower level for soundproofing. I have a small stack of it right here. It's the brown colored stuff that it's actually some kind of soundproofing board that our local Home Depot here in Portland, Oregon area sells. For some reason, the Home Depots here don't carry quote unquote Homa soap or Homa soaked or however you want to pronounce it that you guys get on the East Coast. Anyways, it's the closest thing I could find. When I brought it home, I cut it up into 2 foot by 4 foot sections and then painted each side and the edges with a brown color that kind of looks like dirt. Anyways, that's what's going to be going on the lower level. You see my trusty little vacuum there. The wife got a new vacuum, so I confiscated the old one, and it's helping keep the area a little cleaner. But anyways, over there we got some old, let's see if I can zoom in here, make it look half. Not scare everybody too much. Anyways, that's a bunch of turnouts that have the wires attached, all the wiring attached, the Cat 5 cable hooked up to the Pecco turnouts and turnout motors and so forth. Anyways, there's quite a few of them over there, both lefts and rights and Ys and all that kind of stuff, and hopefully I'm going to use most of them, if not all of them. Okay, I just wanted to show that I have been doing some work on the layout. I've mounted the 3/8 plywood on the top level. It has 1-inch foam on the top level also, and it's been no glue. It's all been screwed down with drywall screws as far as the foam is concerned. You put enough of them in it, it stays pretty solid. I don't intend to be real rough with the layout. Anyway, so far it's holding strong. I haven't had a single piece move. Let's see, maybe we can pan around a little bit, see if there's anything really to see, but and on the lower level we put in some hardboard that's only about 1/4 of an inch thick, and it's kind of like got a white topping on it. It's been all screwed down. It's just what I've been doing. I've been doing quite a bit of wiring, and we'll see if we can't take a shot of that. Up there you'll see 4 colored wires along with my 110, and there's a few wires of the Cat 5 that have to do with hooking up remotes for my cabs. Anyways, you see the red and the white, and that is 14 gauge for the bus system for the track itself, And then we have the blue and the green, which is actually set up to be for 12 volt all around the layout, upper and lower, all the way around. That way I can hook up to 12 volt whenever I want. And you can also see my LED lights. Okay, I did want to show that I did mount one of my tortoise switching motors, and it wasn't too difficult to figure out, but I still have to put the wiring away where it looks nice and neat. But anyways, I was surprised that they do make a little bit of noise. It's just the gears doing their thing. Let's see if I can go back and forth once. But they do make a little bit of noise. See if I can get a better shot of it. Anyways, it works well. Hooked up the probs. The only thing I don't have hooked up, as far as those are concerned, is for the LED lights yet. Let's see. Been adding a little bit of track. Haven't got very far. I'm just now getting done with all the wiring and stuff like that, where I can start laying track and building up on the layout. From here, it's going to be a lot more fun. Like I said, I've got my cabs all mounted around the layout. There's 3 different ones. Unfortunately, I'm not rich enough to go wireless yet. There's a second one and the third one over there. Miscellaneous stuff down there on the floor that will get used, but not right away. A trash bucket. Here's a bunch of my miscellaneous parts that will go on the layout, at least I intend to. Let's see. A bunch of my old track that I've cleaned and is ready to be installed. I got 2 boxes of brand new track. It's all code 55 Pecco Flex track. And a couple of boxes of cork road bed that I use strictly for underneath my turnouts. It helps keep the turnout a lot more solid. Number of foam rolls. This is not all I have by any means, but I use that just when there's just track. Here's the second tortoise machine. Actually, the switch to it, you don't get to see the tortoise. And another turnout. And wires are tucked away a little better. Not finished with that yet. But if you look around, you'll also see my 110 outlets. They are about every 4 feet around the layout. And it just makes it a whole lot nicer that I can just plug in my soldering gun, pull power without the use of an extension cord, because you lose a lot of power with an extension cord as far as the soldering gun is concerned. There's various tools that I use. This little cart rolls around the layout, which is pretty handy. But anyways, I just wanted to show what I've been up to and where I'm going. Oh, I thought I'd add a little drawing of my basic plan that I've used with Scarem. It gives me the elevations and so forth. But that's the basic layout. I don't know how well you can see that, but it looks like a bunch of wiring mess, or at least a bunch of lines anyways. I know what they mean, but anyways, I actually hate to show a video without a train running. At least moving around a little. Make sure I got this turned in the right direction. There's my cab there. I use a MRC. It's just too easy to use. I know other people don't like them for some reason. I've had pretty decent luck. Yeah, you'll get a bad decoder once in a while, but it's usually because I screwed up putting it in, not because the decoder was bad to begin with. Other people have had bad luck with them. Not me. So anyways, let's see if we can't get a train to go. This is just one of my trains that I use for testing. There's a few pieces missing off of them and so forth. But it lets me test the track out. But it does work. Okay, on to more track laying. See you next time. By the way, I just wanted to add that you probably never see this layout this neat and clean again. Not for a long while anyways. I wanted to show off my little work area and the bench I built just for it here. Made it to fit in this little cubby hole. And we have our lighting, and then we even got a bigger light up here that kind of shines down. So this is where I work on stuff, need my engines, clean them, stuff like that. And then we have a bunch of drawers. I'll put right back in the corner. It'll hold various things. I did build this little shelf underneath, and I used 4 2x2s hanging down from the upper level down to it to hold it in place. But it makes a place for the main controls and whatever else I decide to put up here. Okay, next time.